well, now let me have a look. I've talked about courses. Before we talk about this debate that you want to have, you're a Kiwi.
Yes.
You have talked about, the brain drain and, it'd be very, like for your career, you could do so much more for your career if you lived in LA, New York or London. Yes or yes?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Has it been on the cards to move for your career? Where are we at the moment?
Yeah, I remember when I used to talk to you about it, you'd say, just go, just do it. And if it's scary, like you can always come back. And I guess there's two thought processes that have held me back. I remember I went to a house party and I ran into some old friends and they were like, wait, you still live in New Zealand? Like, what are you doing here? Get out.
Yeah.
And maybe it's a stubbornness or a fault of mine, but I think I know what makes me happy, and that is being close to my family, being in a safe, like living in a place where I feel incredibly safe, and being close to a beach. Those are like three important things. And where I live, I have access to that.
Yeah.
But then for my career, it definitely makes sense to live abroad. And I think a lot of young people have this dilemma of, should we go overseas? No matter where you live, should you move overseas or should you stay where you are? And I think I've found, there's always room to move, but I think I found a middle ground where I have such flexibility in my career that I can go overseas a couple of times a year, have that experience, and then come home to the safety net of, home. I also think that there's a weird sense of patriotism that I have to New Zealand, and it makes no sense because I was actually born in India and came when I was 2 to New Zealand. So I'm not really sure where the patriotism comes from, but I really love this country that I'm from, and I feel like I can really help to create change. And, I want to support the country as much as I can and give back in every way that I can, and being able to get involved in different parts of New Zealand, like going with the Prime Minister to
Did you get to go on there at the same plane?
Yes.
It's like the Air Force.
It was the Air Force
One.
plane, yeah.
The Air Force One of New Zealand.
Yes, it is a very, very old broken plane.
Did you have to sit with the press at the back? Did you get to go in the, like...
The Prime Minister just has a normal chair. New Zealand is very humble.
Oh, okay. No, it's not like that's his bedroom, that's the office.
There was no private jet.
No, it's not actually F41.
No,
F4.
it's not like America's plane. We get stranded, like we were stranded in Taiwan, I think, for a bit.
Did you have to stop for fuel, or is it Auckland direct to Delhi?
We stopped in Singapore.
Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, sorry?
Little side quest.
Oh, just my own curiosity. Okay, so yeah, I think, you resolve that at the moment, New Zealand's home. You can be in LA, New York or London tomorrow if you had to. Because it's weird, when you travel a lot, sure, the privilege is oozing out, but someone said to me the other day, it's like, oh, where were you? I said, I just went up to the US and then across to London. I was only gone for 4.5 weeks. So I was talking like just ducked up there and it was only 4 weeks. But just because we travel a bit for work, it just is different. It's not a big deal, but if you were a 9-to-5er and you only got the 4 weeks to leave a year and you might not have the money to do that, I get it.
I think it's also, that's a good point. I think it's also, it depends on the type of trip. Like if you had said, I'm going on holiday to London and then holidaying in LA, I'd be like, Glenn, that sounds incredible. But if you're going for work purposes, then you're on, but you're on in a different time zone with jet lag.
Yeah.
It's like I would, as a kid, I would really idolize like people that worked in those jobs that could go to conferences. I was like, what a cool life.
It isn't.
All I want in life is to be able to be like, oh, sorry, I have to duck off to another city or country for a conference. I still love conferences. I'm here for it. But yeah, if you were going for holidays, then yeah, I think that's a huge privilege. What a fun time.
Well, I was doing a bit of both. Someone's like, business or pleasure? I'm like, business is my pleasure.
It's terrible.
Hey, it's Glenn here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. You made it to the end. Can I ask a favor? Can you hit that like button? And maybe hit subscribe if you want to get notified when we release further videos just like this one, whether you watch the Money, Money, Money podcast or Retire Right. And remember, if you want to learn more about investing, I've got an investing book, The Quick Start Guide to Investing, and there's a link in the description to get your hands on a copy. Thank you so much. Bye.